For my interview, I chose to interview Isaiah. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. Tell us about where you're from and the environment that you grew up in.
I'm from Tacoma, Washington. The environment I grew up in is a two-parent home. I had both my mom, my dad. I have younger siblings, one brother, one sister. We were pretty much like a lower middle class home, probably. My dad had a job, my mom had a job, so it was a two-income house. We stayed in an all-right neighborhood. It definitely wasn't the best, but it was better than some of my other friends. So I had a good upbringing, I would say.
That's cool. How has your family influenced your life?
They've been a huge influence on my life. I wouldn't be where I am today without my family, not the support system that they provided. It's not even just my family, but just other close family, friends, and like church family and stuff like that. It's definitely huge. I know I see people that don't have the family in the backing or the support that I have, and I could tell the difference of how they live and how I live, and there's a huge difference. So I'm thankful for my family.
Has church played a big role in your life growing up?
Yeah, my mom and dad go to church every Sunday. They don't, well, they might miss a Sunday here and there, but they go to church every Sunday pretty much. My dad's a deacon, so he goes before everybody gets there, and he stays until the pastor leaves. So I have a good relationship with my pastor. Whenever I go home, I talk to him. He's like a mentor to me. He's like somebody in my life that I can look up to. And I don't know, it's just another thing that brings me closer to a lot of other people that want the best for me, and I want the best for them too. So it's cool to have.
Have you ever had a racial situation happen to you?
Sheesh. Yeah. I've had a few racial situations. I don't think. There's always stupid stuff that stupid people do. I wouldn't say stupid people, but that.
Kind of stupid.
Yeah, kind of stupid people do. I mean, I've come across some stuff like at basketball games or just different places. The police pulling me over for no reason. Stuff like that. I always in Cheney, I really don't have to be worried about police or anything like that, campus police. I'm not really worried about anything like that. But if I go home and it's late at night and I'm in my car and I'm just driving home from a friend's house or something, I gotta worry about if I see a police car behind me, if they're gonna follow me, or if I pass one by, is he gonna do a U-turn and follow me? So I mean, it's stuff like that. But there's not really any huge racial things that have happened to me where I could just be like, I hate one race or anything like that. I'm pretty cool in terms of that.
Okay, what are your plans after college, and do you think being African American will have an impact on your success?
My plans after college, I want to attend graduate school. I plan on getting my master's. I have an internship right now, so
Woo!
I'm trying to turn that into a job here in the near future. I don't intend to stay on the east side of the state either, so either go back to the west side or even move out of state would be good. And as far as race affecting my success, I feel like I can be successful as a black man, but it is definitely not as easy. But I feel like there's been platforms set up, and I have examples in front of me to where I can follow and be successful.
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being a lot, how would you rate racism today?
Racism today compared to past?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll go slavery was a 10. we'll go the the 60s was like a 9 and 8, somewhere around there when they had the whole civil rights movement. So I would say today is probably like at a 5 or a 6. I wouldn't say that it's I'll say 5. I wouldn't say it's definitely not gone, but it's definitely not right there in your face how it was. It's kind of like a behind the scenes type of thing where people aren't getting paid the same rates and you aren't getting the same job opportunities and stuff like that. I mean, there's still some racism in your face. I definitely get different looks when I go out into an all-white neighborhood than I do in an all-black neighborhood. But that's pretty much just like familiarity and people not seeing color that much, I guess.
Do you think it will get better in the future?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it has. So the only thing it could do is get better, because like I said, in the 60s it was probably like an 8 or a 9, and the 80s it moved down, and now 90s, and now, and so it's getting better over time. So hopefully it won't be there in the future. I feel like with as much as, especially in America, where there's so much diversity and multicultures, and people are having kids with different races and being raised in different environments and stuff. So I feel like there's going to come a point where races aren't even going to be significant anymore, and people are just going to I don't know, there's not going to be, people aren't going to see white and black. They're just going to see the different races, I guess.
Almost done. Growing up, did your parents teach you anything to deal with racism?
I mean, yeah, if like, say I came home from school or something and somebody said something or I heard something, I told my parents, they would give me advice, but I can't really think back on a time where they would just sit me down and tell me like our world is different from the rest of everybody else's world. I kind of just knew that on my own. I kind of just observations and seeing the world through my eyes. I kind of knew, and I don't think my parents really set me up for that. But I mean, it wasn't their place to do it. I saw it on my own.
Okay, last one. What advice would you give to young African American children today in the U.S.?
School-wise, or just growing up, or just period?
All together.
All together. First of all, stay in school. Stay in school as long as you can. I feel like if you're black and you have an education, there's pretty much nothing anybody can tell you. So stay in school as long as you can. When you're in school, don't procrastinate. Pretty much be focused. Treat school as you would a job, and as far as anything else, like from society, don't let little things affect you and who you are. I should say be positive. I don't know. It's like a cycle. Like it's like a macho man cycle. I would kind of say, like in black communities, like everybody want to be the man. Everybody don't have to be the man. You could be anything you want to be, and just I say strive to find yourself first and know what you want to do, and then when you find out what you want to do, then try your hardest and be successful at that.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Mm-hmm.